Hey, what's going on, Divine Feminines? Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Ayoka, and yeah, let's jump into this spread. Okay, it's called the Reclaimed Goddess. Now, I think it's about 5 or 6 cards that I'm going to pull tonight. No, it's actually 4, so that works. It's 4 cards. Okay, so let's start with card number 1 first. Before we get started, make sure you're using discernment. If you're triggered, face your mirror, not my comment section. Everybody is on a different timeline, so keep that in mind. I also do this for entertainment purposes only. So if you do want to get your own personal reading, you can reach out to me via my website, www.theoraclegoddessinc.com. All right, y'all. So card number 1, let's start there. It's the power returning to divine feminine now. So thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my true guides, for showing up. Protect us as we go through these portals. Thank you, Holy Spirit. So what's the power returning to divine feminine now? And so this is going to show you the power that's coming back online for you now. King of Cups in the upright position, y'all. Card number 2, what part of divine feminine is rising from the ashes? The 2 of Wands in the reverse position. Card number 3, the throne divine feminines are stepping back into. Ace of Pentacles in an upright position. And card 4, who divine feminine is becoming in their divine feminine era. This is like your new identity emerging within you. I got a Knight of Swords in an upright position. All right, divine feminines. Whew. We are really reclaiming our power. I can definitely start off and say that, like, we heard the call, right? I'm divine feminine. I've been on my twin flame journey for maybe since, let's just say since 2020. Yeah, well, about that time. 2019, 2020 is when I found out that I was a twin flame, okay? So, but however, I feel like a lot of us have caught up, if that makes sense. We are pretty much kind of vibrating on the same frequency. A lot of the divine masculines have awakened, right? Majority, a good amount. But however, divine feminine is definitely doing their thing, okay? And so that's why it felt so important for me to do this reclaimed goddess energy, okay? So the power that's returning to you now, sorry. Baby boy got something on his foot, and I'm just laughing because I'm like, what is this? Is that your costume from Halloween? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got it. Thank you.
Okay. All right, so let me finish real quick. Okay, so basically the power that's returning to you with the King of Swords coming out is emotional mastery. Okay, so if you gotten to the point right now where you're no longer reacting from your wounds, you're more responding with wisdom. Okay, I see the King of Cups as someone who's very balanced emotionally. And what this King of Cups is showing me is that your intuition is actually stabilizing, right? So your heart is not all over the place anymore. You're not moved by chaos or confusion as well, again, or manipulation. It's like, boom, you balance. Okay. I feel like this is the energy you definitely needed to balance, which was the masculine energy needed to be healed within you, right? But however, you're now becoming one with yourself. Okay, you're balancing that feminine and masculine energy really good, divine feminine. And you're very grounded right now, especially when other people be like all over the place, or they start losing their mind, or they go into a state of worry. It's like you bring this groundedness. So what's coming back online is your emotional sovereignty, divine feminine. Okay, your empathy is now your superpower. It's not a weakness. All right, and it's like this is a version of you that used to doubt yourself, that you are releasing, or that you have released, like that part that was hesitant, maybe didn't make plans, maybe stayed frozen because you didn't know what direction to go in, like this stuck energy, right? But the hesitation is actually dying off. Okay, so I got the Two of Wands in the reverse. Like this is somebody who stops planning, right? Stops looking ahead. Again, when things begin to fail, it's like you were not putting your energy or your hope into something anymore. Okay, but that fear of choosing wrong is literally dying. So the part of you that kept waiting for permission is done. You're not waiting for permission any longer to move forward. That's why I see the Knight of Swords coming out, like rushing, like this is you. Okay, very, very determined, very motivated, coming in fast, for real, and I feel like Spirit is like, yeah, now is the time, right? Now is the time for you to literally move, okay? Because everything is aligning in your favor at this moment. And you're rising, okay? You're rising as the person who takes the first step, right? And this is like, I see you taking the first step even before the path is fully laid out, right? Because that's how confident you are and how much you're in tune with self, right? So your confidence is also rebirthing in the process. Like your courage is also coming back online. You understand? So like everything that you may have suppressed, okay, or lost, maybe, if that's how you feel about it, from all of the trauma, the disappointments, like all of this is coming back. Like Spirit is literally restoring you, bringing back balance. Again, the whole collective have been going through a process of recalibrating. But however, your throne, literally divine feminine, is stepping back into your abundance. Okay, your stability, like we're seeing all of that right now. Your 10 of Pentacles, okay, your legacy, your new beginnings, all of this is rooted in real love, right? Because you have this real, the love that you have for self right now, like this is undeniable, okay? And so this is what's helping you to attract everything that you got going on. All right, now you're stepping into a throne where everything you plant has potential to grow. Literally, it ain't no stuff dying by the wayside. Everything that you plant or everything that you put your hands to is going to grow, multiply. Okay, this is a throne of opportunity, divine opportunity on top of that. All right, so like Spirit is really working with you because you put in the work, you're doing the work, you're staying in alignment, you are trusting, okay, your higher self, you're trusting the divine, you're trusting your guides. And Spirit is like, you lost nothing in the process because God is restoring everything.
Oh my God.
Literally, like you're gonna have to be like, oh my God, right? Restoring everything. Nothing is lost. You got new money, new resources, new foundations, new pathways opening up for you, divine feminine. It's like you're literally back in your receiving throne, and you haven't received in so long, right? But it's because energetically you were not on the right frequency, but now you got it. You understand what alignment means. You understand how to keep your inner peace, right? You're choosing peace literally over chaos, okay? And all of that is being mirrored back to your divine masculine. That's why a lot of divine masculines have awakened, right? And so you're becoming, so in your era, right, divine feminine, you're literally, creating this new identity for yourself. I got the Ace of Pentacles, right? New identity. This is like a person who is moving with clarity, purpose, decisive power. You understand? Like you're on point. You're no longer sitting around. You're not waiting for life to happen. You are the one that's literally taking aligned action on your life right now. That's what that Knight of Swords energy I was talking about. Like it's really moving really fast. It's really intentional. And you're completely unbothered. You're unbothered. You're not dealing with distractions, whatever the outside noises are, you are leaving that stuff in the past, right? So this is a divine feminine who knows what they want and goes after it with confidence and not fear. Okay, this is deep.